Right, well, Alex, first of all, we'll start with the news that Lawrence Shankland's in on a season-long loan again. How
Yep.
pleased are you to have that done?
Well, we're delighted to be. We've been trying all summer to get him back. Aberdeen were kind of reluctant due to the European fixtures and whatnot. So when we recognised that Aberdeen had brought in some strikers in the last few weeks, we thought it was a good opportunity to try and pounce.
How important is it, do you think, that he already knows the club, having spent the time on loan last season, and he knows the boys and he's coming in, already having that knowledge?
Well, listen, he was a popular character in the dressing room last year as well, and he hit some good form, some terrific goals. I was just chatting to him, waiting for the paperwork to come in today. I think it's important that he kicks on. There were most certainly good signs from him, but it's a case of trying to continue that and actually kind of progress with his career. That's the idea of what Aberdeen's allowed us to come, and we're grateful to Aberdeen for allowing us to take him back on.
How important is it, do you think, that he's going to get the chance? We saw how well he did when David Clarkson came in last season. You've also got John Sutton, those two experienced strikers.
Yeah.
How much can he learn off them?
Oh, listen, they're vastly experienced, and Lawrence is still relatively young, so it's a case of developing as a player, as a person as well. He gets mentally stronger, and with encouragement from the backroom staff and the players, we're hoping for big things for him.
You also signed Tom Walsh on loan from Rangers yesterday. How did that move come about?
Listen, Tom caused us some problems last year when he was at Dumbarton. We've been monitoring him for a while. I know Tom for having seen him playing for Rangers as well over the years, and we just needed a bit more width. We needed more options, so he gives a wee bit of pace. He's dynamic. He can go both sides, left and right, which makes it difficult for defenders to cope with. So I think we've got scope for maybe one more to come in. And we'll assess that over the next couple of days, what the priority is. We'll have to wait and see what Rocco's diagnosis is. I will probably know that later on tonight. He's having a scan today. So, we're pretty much got what we've got at the moment, and we're looking to go to work with them as a squad, as a group. And because it's such a small squad, I think it can benefit us because there'll be a togetherness within it. And I've said that I wanted competition for places, and I feel as if I've got that now.
Do Lawrence and Tom both go into the squad for tonight's game then?
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, they'll both be in the mix for tonight's game. Yeah.
What are you expecting from there? Because we saw that they beat Hamilton at the weekend, and it was maybe a bit of a shock result for some people. What are you expecting from them tonight?
No, personally, I don't think it was a shock to anyone, and that's no disrespect to Hamilton. I think if you look at some of the results that have come on over the weekend, I think there's a lot of upsets. For me, the tournament has started very, very early. I don't think any teams are up to speed in terms of fully physically fit yet, and so there will be upsets. And I watched the Dundee United game last Friday, and they scored in 84 for 86 minutes. So it's a kind of leveler as well, and I just think everyone will be fighting and determined to succeed.
You mentioned there how early these games are coming. We saw the game against Livingston. Do you maybe rotate the squad a wee bit for tonight's game, or do you try and kind of go with what you hope is going to be your first team for the rest of the season?
No. Listen, the thing is, we assess it all the time, and as I said to you, we don't have great numbers. The fact is, we've got Tom and Lawrence in the mix as well, gives us different options. We've brought some young kids in as well to be in about the first team squad, just to see how well they cope and how well they cope with that environment. And we need to continuously assess it, because the games are coming thick and fast, and if I feel as if I have to pull one or two out just to freshen things up, then I don't have any reservations doing that.
Are you fairly happy with the business that you've done? You've mentioned you're looking for maybe one more.
Yeah.
You're happy with how the squad's shaping up?
Well, the thing is, I've got to be honest with you, I think the quality we've brought in has been decent until we actually start going to work properly, and then obviously result-wise, then we won't know until we're very hopeful that the squad, that there is a spirit within it as well. Even when I talk to the people from Pro Life, and I'm not actually within the groups when they're doing their works, because they're in professional tutoring from the people within the gym, they're basically saying that they're a great bunch of boys. They're very professional, and their determination is brilliant. So that bodes well for us, because I want everybody to buy in it. We'll try to do, whether it be practical, playing, the gymnasium, just engaging with the St Mirren family in general, and it needs to be like that.